Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about some quests. So I'm going to show you some quests that you should do. I haven't completed them yet, just so I can show you guys what you need to do. So first we're going to head to Clearbrook. This quest is really easy. I think it's got the best reward at any quest in terms of an item goes. There are some quests that have better money that you get. But as far as an item that you get, it's pretty much the best. So you just want to go over here and steal this guy's saucy prawns first. I mean, you could initiate the quest first if you want, but I feel like that's a waste of time. So just steal the item first. Go over to this guy. He's a fisherman. He wants to basically catch fish, but he can't. So you just give him what he needs. So you get 1500, which is the standard quest reward, but the mighty belt, this mighty belt, it's pretty good. So I'll show you. It's 50 physical attack. You know, even at my stats for the moment, that's a 50%. No, that's a 25% increase. That's pretty good. So, I mean, 50 physical attack at this point is pretty good. I mean, later on, I'm sure it's not going to be that crazy, but I would recommend picking that one up. Another easy one to do is to, you have to scrutinize this guy right here. 84% chance, so it's pretty easy. You'll get the information on Meryl's past. So once you've got that, you just run over here. This town, in my opinion, doesn't really have much good stealing to be done. This lady, she's another boss character, by the way. There's 3 of them in the game that I found. There's her. There's one in Rippletide, which is the fisherman video that the fruit man's video I did. And then there's obviously the one in Boulder, which is, you know, protected by the lady down in the slums. So this is the Meryl girl. She's got a quest. She finds out about her family, and you just share her the information you found out, and you get a touching scene where she finds out she wasn't born here and that her parents aren't her real parents. Everyone's worst nightmare. So they just explain it to her, and she decides she's gonna take off and search for them. The reward's not really too great for this quest. I mean, there's nothing special about it, but if you're trying to get gold and, you know, you just want to complete all the quests, you might as well do it while you're here. It only takes a moment. You can skip the cutscene if you want, but I'm just showing it off. A resistance nut is a fairly good item anyway, so it's not like, you know, it's a horrible quest. I would go for it. Sunshade has some. I already did the dancer quest, but I'll show you how you do it anyway. There's 3 quests here, so I'll go through each one. There's a girl called the Star Dancer right here. You can steal from her this diva's dress. It's a 100% steal, so just go ahead and steal that. Then you have this woman who's getting harassed over here by this guy. She doesn't want him to be touching him, so just go over here and provoke this guy. Let him know what's up.
Standest thou against me?
He's weak to sword, so you can just hit him with a sweep from Lindy. Obviously, it's a 50-50 that you get the sweep, but
Sorcery.
it doesn't really matter. You just keep using it until you get the sweep.
Let enough. Holding back
He's a
nothing.
pretty big wimp, honestly. Like, he's not that hard.
Listen to me. Letting my arrow fly in through.
I'd recommend just breaking him and then using the soul stone on him if you're a lower level.
Try it this.
If you break him and then use that, you should be able to end it pretty quick. You can get a light soul stone medium for beating him, so you balance out. You get it right back if you use one. And he runs off. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go cry. Like, I heard people have fun in this town. Huh. Yeah, they do. Personally, this town is like, I usually don't like the areas that are like in the deserts in most games, but they did a good job on this one. I thought this town was the best. It has a good atmosphere. Really, like, you get a lot of like personality out of the characters. Other areas is like kind of, I don't know, not as interesting. Like Olbricks. Oh man, I really don't like his area. So yeah, you can steal a quest item from this guy as well, which is a flower. That lady that I just completed the quest for, she also has 2 good items to steal, so make sure you steal those. This is the diva that needs the dancer. But she's already standing there because I completed the quest. So before you complete the quest, she will be right here. So you go there, give her the dress, and that's the end of the quest. It's really easy. Now the next quest is in the tavern. This guy over in the bottom right corner, he is tired of the bouncer. The bouncer's always drunk. So you go out here. Now this guy's pretty tough. I would recommend being probably around level 20, otherwise he's gonna kick your ass. He's got 5 strength. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 6. 5 is pretty formidable. 4 and below is not too tough. I think this guy takes like 3 soul stones, if I remember correctly. And you obviously want to break him first. Yeah, he's a spear. I got lucky there. He's a spear weak. So you could just hit him a few times. I think he breaks. Yeah, he has a chance to be too drunk to move, which is, I just think that's so funny they added that in there. Yeah, he's tough to break, so. But the good thing about this guy is that he has a lot of HP, but he doesn't really deal a lot of damage. So if you have the amulet that gives you plus 200 HP that I have right now, it's just like, it's just a battle that takes more time, but it's not really risky. You'll kill him eventually. Like, but that's the thing, is that this being a timed demo, it's not exactly a good idea to go after these kinds of quests because it takes so long to kill the guy. This town would be a good example of a good area to leave when you have like maybe like a minute left on the clock in your file, because you can still provoke and fight people, but you can't do other things like go into different areas and fight random battles. Like, you literally can't do anything. You can't leave an area, and that's the good thing about the this town, is that everything is kind of in one area. You don't have to go inside. Ripple-Tide and Clearwater are like the best for that, because there's no areas you need to go inside or transition into a different part of the map to get everything. So I would recommend leaving one of those two. This town, you actually do have to transition into the tavern. So that's one area that is the only spot, and there's quite a lot going on in the tavern actually. So if anything, you can you can just activate the quest, take care of everything you need to do in the tavern, and then at the end you can come to this town and you can do everything that you need to do outside. I personally would recommend Ripple-Tide or Clearwater. Most likely one of those two, just for the sake of getting as much done in there at the last moment.
I will not be the what next?
Yes, as you can see, he takes time. Even if you use her BP to like lay a heavy attack on him, it just takes forever. So you just beat him up. You're beating everybody up in this town, basically. It's the only way they learn their lesson. He's all crying. Oh, I'm drunk. I didn't even feel it. Oh, I'm here. When did my arms get so slow? Well, because you drank so much. Off to the training yard for me.
Excellent world. Excellent world.
I love how it has like touching music. Like this is like a heartwarming scene. It's like,
Thank you.
I mean, that wasn't very passionate. Like, I'm not too sure why they play that music. Fortifying nut, pretty useless. I mean, all the nuts are useful, but I haven't used any of them in the demo. Like, I still have all my. Let's see. So that's the first fortifying nut I've ever got. So I guess you know you gotta decide like, okay, so like critical nut, slippery nut. These two were easier to find since I have 3. So you know that was the first one I found. So I guess that's still pretty good. One of the better nuts, I guess. This one's obviously the most common. I'm curious how much the slippery nut gives you for evasion. Let's find out. She has 270, so let's see. Wow, those are actually pretty strong. That's impressive. It's like 8 per nut. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well, yeah, you have to decide what you want to do with those. So let's see. Let's go over to Ripple-Tide. So I actually got here with 20 seconds to spare. That's actually pretty funny. This girl's a quest, Mathilda. She doesn't want this guy to talk to her. She like doesn't like being hit on or whatever. And this is the guy, Tony. I will not give up. I must not give up. I've never tried provoking her, actually. I'm kind of curious what would happen if I did that. I'm just gonna do it for the heck of it.
Let us hunt him. Come in, if thou darest. I will not be thy friend.
That'd be so funny that it's like to complete this quest you actually had to beat her up. I mean, you can't. You can't guide her, and it doesn't seem like she wants an item, so chances are it has either something to do with alluring her or beating her up, I guess. I'll just use my means. Oh, she's easy to kill. Look at that.
The hunt ends.
See, 3 strength is like a pushover almost. 4 strength is also pretty easy, but once they get to 5, it's a lot harder. Okay, so he should be like, you just beat her up. He doesn't say anything. He's just like, whatever, I don't care. So if you go over here, not this guy. Oh, is it this guy? Yeah. So you want to steal the adventurer's attire from that guy, and you want to head on over here to Le Mans. the adventurer extraordinaire. He's unequipped for his journey of a lifetime, so you have to give him some clothes. This is a really lame quest. I'm sorry. Like, this is the best they could think up. I mean, some of the quests are creative. Some of them are just straight up silly. Like this is silly. Like, for a complete stranger to get me clothes that he knew would fit me, and now I'm ready for my journey. Thank you. Like, really? Today we are fast friends. Well, I don't know about that, bro. But here's the clothes. Don't eat too much, maybe they won't fit you. Yeah, so he's blabbering on about some stupid shit. I don't know. I don't really care. Quest is stupid. Fortifying nut. Another fortifying nut. Let's see how much the fortifying nut gets. Probably 8 as well. So she's what, 154? So we just found the 2 fortifying nuts. Wow, so the fortifying nut gave a 9 attack. I don't know if it's random. Let's see. So let's use another one. Can't be random. Wow, it was random. Okay, because the first nut gave me 9. That one gave me 8. That's weird. Huh. So you have a range in which the nuts can give you, apparently. Maybe there's a small chance you'll get about 9 points, because I used 3 of those nuts on her for her evasion, and I got 8 off of each one. So maybe you have a small chance of actually getting a bigger stat boost. That's pretty interesting. Let's just do a quick little test. On these nourishment nuts, since you can see the HP right here. So he's at 120. So he gains 60 there. Now he's at 180. Another 60. 300. Still at 160. Okay, so it looks like these nuts are the HP and SP are probably fixed. It gives you 4. That's pretty cool though. That the other one gave, I definitely got 9 off of the one. So I'm just looking really quick. I don't think there's anything good to steal in this town. There's a few items. That quest, it only seems like there's that quest with the adventurer and this one with the boy that's romantic or whatever. So, yeah, see, these are useless items. I don't think even the scrutinizing doesn't give you anything really useful in this town. I've done the scrutinizing, but then I didn't save it. She gives you a hidden item, which is, from what I remember, nothing good. Let's find out. Yeah. So, oh wait, that's a large soulstone? Really? Wow. That actually is really good then. That's rare in this demo to find a large soulstone. I've literally probably only found 1 or 2 of those. So this lady, you can scrutinize her, and you can steal a medium and a regular soulstone. The medium's like a 3% or something like that, 3 or 8%. I forget what it was. I really worked hard to get all the medium stones that I could. Let's find out how much this large soulstone does damage-wise. So you see, I got here with you know, like 30 seconds on the clock, and I've been doing whatever I feel like, and the game's not having, you know, can't stop me. Yeah, his items for stealing are stupid. They're all useless. And then when you get, I made a video for this, but when you get inside, there's just another elderly woman with nothing, no items that you really want to steal.
Then we hunt.
She's just a level 10
Letting the hunt
strength
begin.
boss. And she's a beast though, like I can barely touch her. I found out her weaknesses, but that was about as far as I could get into the battle.
Visits me. Come in, if thou darest.
Shakespeare it up. Misses me.
I will not be thy
The
friend.
rash. Oh, yep, you ain't hitting me.
Let him. Yeah.
Oh, I got a pounce.
Letting the hunt begin.
So there's another quest I'm going to show you guys how to do. I'm going to have to reload my file because I'm out of time. So I'll do that in a second after I check this stone. This quest is, in my opinion, the most rewarding quest in the demo. It's also a bit cryptic. They don't really... It's certainly tricky to find out because you actually have to... In order to figure out how to do it, you would basically have to talk to the girl first, and then you'd have to go to the cave that has this monument in it, and actually discover that she needs to come there and read the monument. Because if you go there and read the monument, and then even if you start the quest, you'll realize like, hey, I just read the monument, I go back to talk to her and nothing happens. So, alright, let's see how much this large stone does with him broken. Oh man, 5,400? Dude, that is awesome. That's actually awesome. That's so much damage. Alright, so I just gotta let him beat me up now, because
What next?
I don't want to reset the whole game, I just want to reload my file. Oh, she's gonna miss me every time when I actually want to get hit. Alright, here we go, finally.
Letting the hunt begin.
Come on. Yeah, so while he's beating me up, I'll just explain. So, what you actually can do is you can recruit her, or guide her, you know, whatever, allure her. However you want to call it. I don't care, I don't want anything. So, this way when she's following you, what you're going to do is you're going to take her with you. And when you inspect the monument with her with you, that is actually how you activate the next sequence in the quest. I kind of like thought of it after I saw the monument. I was like, well, what if I guided her and brought her here with me? It seemed a little strange to do that, but I was like, I mean, I can't really think of anything else that would, you know, how else you would get her here. Wow, he really can't even deal damage to me. Alright, perfect. Alright, there we go. Alright. There are a few quests that I haven't figured out exactly what to do yet, but I have a few ideas of what I want to do in order to do them. I just have to test a few things, but I have so little time left on my demo that it's sort of like I can only try like one thing and then I gotta like reload and then try another thing. So the girl is over here. She's also a great item holder. She's got this overpowered sprightly necklace. Get this thing, guys. Steal this from her. It's 3%. Who cares? Go over here, save your game, do a little save scumming, and just come over here, steal it. If you don't get it, reload. You gotta get this one. This and the golden axe, man. Broken. Stimulating rings probably. I mean, I didn't bother stealing it. I mean, yay. I mean, you know what? Maybe I should have, but whatever. I could always do it when I actually complete this quest. I'll just steal her items real quick, and then. I mean, this necklace is not that useful. You can buy that from the store, but I'd say go for this ring if you want to just add a little SP onto someone. if you don't have another accessory to fill a slot. But I think I have enough accessories that are worth it that I don't really need that one. Anyway, guide her. Belief is such a wondrous thing. Prevalent through history, most inspiring. Okay. So she gives you a little speech. Oh yeah, there's this guy up here too. He is looking for Lori. So you can guide him as well. But let's just do this quest for now. The fastest way to get to this cave is right out this exit here in cobblestone. Just head. It's the level 15 dungeon, secret dungeon, whatever you want to call it, optional dungeon. I don't know. So just head over here. If you have Cyrus with the encounter ability, this one, evasive maneuvers, so overpowered in this. If you have that, you can literally get here with no encounters. It's pretty crazy. You've got to know the path and you've got to walk pretty accurately. Like, you don't got to be like pixel perfect. Oh yeah, I made a wrong turn. Wow, I'm like not paying attention because I'm talking. I think I should still get no encounters though. Oh.
Standest thou against me?
I love that.
Then be hunted.
Yeah, her hunter ability makes it so you like surprise them all the time. And usually when you surprise your enemy, you can also flee. So it's like basically a guaranteed escape. It's crazy. I believe that let's see. She also has an ability called Evil Ward, which is attempting to escape fast. So you have his evasive maneuvers, her what's it called? Oh, sorry, it's which one is it? I thought it was hers. No. Okay, yeah, it is. So evasive maneuvers combined with heightened senses, sorry, is a gain increase of chance of attacking first in battle. So that's basically just surprising the enemy. And this Evil Ward increases the party's success when attempting to flee. I wouldn't imagine these are the best support skills in the full game, but for the demo, if you can level these 3 characters up quick and put them in your party, you basically can run anywhere, escape every battle, and guarantee that you surprise the foe. Like, you'll never not be able to run away, and you'll barely get in any encounters. So you can run everywhere and not have to worry. If you could manage to get them to their 7th level skill early enough, somehow just grind these 3 characters out. I mean, if you start with Cyrus and go straight through the first 3 towns, you'll get these 3 characters. Just grind out a little bit of levels, like super quick if you can. Or you could, try to get JP points just to get those up. That's all you really need. And then you will be good to go without getting encounters. So, anyway, back to this quest. So, just run through here. There's a secret item over here called the Pole Mace. It's pretty good. It's like an attack wand. So if you have like a character that's like a spell and an attacker, I don't know if you really want to do that, it's in here. This is the item. I have it because there is a better mace in the game in the level 20 dungeon, but I don't have it equipped because I didn't go over there and loot the cave yet. I've gone there and gotten everything, but I didn't bother to save. I just left. Yeah, if I would fail to escape, I would be really shocked at this point. I don't think I've seen myself fail to run away once. So yeah, I did this cave. I skipped, as you can see, I skipped chests like this because I just like healing items like that are just not worth the time to grab. So if you ever see like that I have a chest that I left closed, I didn't open it intentionally. Alright, let's see if I fail. Nope. I'm almost like want to see if it can actually happen. I didn't get this because I knew I had to come over here. Just a sharp nut though. But here is your monument. This is where you need to bring the girl. So she's gonna like nerd out real quick when she sees this. She's like, OMG, I want this thing. I'm gonna like stay here forever. Let me scrape the moss off. I am versed in the tongue. I like how some of these characters talk. So she tells, it's telling a story of something that sounds pretty important to the overall game. Like, I think that this quest is going to be like a big quest line that has to do with like the history of this, like, you know, of like the country or whatever you want to call it in the game, and how like the war is sort of played out. Because this is more of like, I feel it's a quest it's obviously worth more because you get a better reward, and it's sort of like I said, it's hidden more than the others. It's not really told what you need to do at all, whereas the other ones are kind of a little more obvious. So the Tough Nut and 4,800, that's a nice reward. Tough Nut, I don't know. It's not the best item, but the money is nice. I mean, physical defense is great. It's just that, you know, you get quite a few of these actually. And I didn't loot every chest, so I'm sure there's even, you know, maybe one or two nuts here and there that I skipped over just because. So let's see, I still have 5 minutes on the clock. I could go somewhere else. It's another good quest to complete. So there's quite a few in this town. There's a cooking one, but that's easy. You could just steal the few items that are in the first area of the town, and that's all you need to do for that. Boulder Fall has a few interesting quests. I showed off Clearbrook already. Sunshade. I showed off Ripple-Tide. Cobblestone doesn't really have too much. There are quests. There's a quest here. Oh, there's a few quests in this town. I already completed all of them, but there's a guy that you need to give information to. He's standing right here. You can just gather the information, I believe, from this guy in here. The Tale of the Beast Tamers. So you gather his information, and you head over to the guy that's right here, and that's that. This guy, he's a hunter. You can either give him a horn, or you can give him information for the large boar that he's looking for. Actually, I don't really remember where you get the information for the boar. It's somewhere in this town. I think you just gotta scrutinize one of these guys. It'd be funny if it was like a guy right next to me who doesn't even know. Oh yeah, the Byron family lineage. That's information that you need for another quest. Oh, this guy has a... Yeah, so you do want to scrutinize these two guys, because these guys have information that is important for quests. Yeah, I don't really remember exactly where you get the information for the boar guy, but honestly, when I did it, I already had the horn and the information, so you should, if you're scrutinizing, it's really easy to find this stuff. You should already have it in your inventory. The other girl is going to be standing right here. She wants you to guide her. So you can guide her, and then once she's following you, head over to Boulder Fall. There is a girl in Boulder Fall that's standing right here that wants an egg. That's another quest that's really easy to do. You can do that just as you're walking through every town and unlocking each town. So you bring the girl from there to here. This is her. So you just talk to this guy, which looks like a girl, and that's the end of the quest. So the girl with the egg, you can find the egg right around here, I believe. I'll even warp and see. There's a person that has the egg. They found it or whatever. There's like an NPC actually out on the map. So it's rare that you'll see an NPC standing out on the map somewhere and not in a town, but there are a few of them. This is the lady right here. The friendly farmer. See, I have never seen an egg that big before. So, you basically scrutinize her, and she gives you a hidden item. Then you run on down here, and the egg, of course I'll get a random encounter real quick.
Then be hunting. What next?
Alright, let's just get out of here. The egg would be like around here, I believe. It just floated down the river and it gets stuck right here, so you just look for it. I've never seen this guy before, actually. Let's take a look at what he knows. Fishermonger. Anything to steal, you can't guide him. Nope, he's pretty useless. Now I know that there is a quest NPC down. Let's see if I can go find him real quick. He is near the optional dungeon in this map. So there's an optional dungeon up here called Twin Falls. I'm almost out of time, so I will skip it.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Hopefully I'll have enough time to teleport.
Letting the hunt begin.
So this guy, I have 5 seconds. He's on a journey to visit his grandchild. Seems he lost his way. He was bound for Clearbrook, but that's not where he ends up, basically. So we'll just see what he has in terms of everything here. He's trying to see his grandchild, and he got lost, basically. I wonder what happens if you provoke him. Oh, he's 4 strength, okay. You can beat up on this poor old man. That's terrible. Nothing too useful to steal. Yep, but you can guide him, and his ability is actually sweet. If you summon him in battle, he gives your entire party a boost of defense and magic defense. It's for like 2 turns, I believe. And then he deals, like, he'll attack after that. He'll deal like 300 or 400 damage a hit. So he's like, he's pretty good. Like, if you want to take him into a battle, like, I would recommend that's a good idea. Oh, there's a seed over here. What does the soothing seed do? Oh, that's not a nut. Okay, never mind. I thought that was actually something. I thought it was a nut for a second. Yeah, I've never really opened the chests too much on the maps. Like, most of the time they're like plums. And a grape. You know, grapes and plums. Like, you could buy those in the shop. And the only ones that are worth it are like the like healing items that heal everybody. Like 500, like, I don't know, pretty useless. You can, I mean, you can decide for yourself if you want to snag that kind of stuff. I'm just checking them because I have no more time and I won't get into any encounters. Olive of life, see? Useless. Yeah, so let's head back to the title. I'm going to show a few quests that I haven't found solutions for. I'm sure it's nothing complicated, but I personally didn't understand what you're supposed to do with them yet. So there's 2 of them in Boulder Fall. Or Balder Fall, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. It's not Boulder. So the first one is this thief guy down here. He wants you to bring him a thief. So Sounds like he needs a replacement. And I really just my guess is you just gotta guide somebody from this town to him. I haven't taken the time to try guiding everybody. I don't know which one of this was the quest. The enlighten this guy and this guy. This guy is this guardman and this guy are in the top right corner of the first part of the map in the building. So you talk to him, and then you come down, and this guy right here will be standing like right around here, and he'll basically, you'll need to scrutinize this guy to get information for his plans. It should still say it if I scrutinize him. The project plans. So it's just the location of the NPCs change after you complete the quest. So you scrutinize him and talk to this guy, which will be standing right here. Now this guard is going to be standing outside of his house, and he has the stimulating necklace, which you really want to steal. So that's just a side note I'm putting in there. So steal that necklace. Make sure you do it. It's good. So we need a thief. There's nobody down here. Probably somewhere in the upper area. It could be the old man inside this building, but I highly doubt that's the case. You can't guide her, so it can't be her. I'll show you exactly where that aristocrat guy is located in town, so you know where to go. Okay, so you just head up here. Right in here. He'll be right over here. And the guard will be right outside right here, so you can just steal from him.
Hello. The truth.
A Beastmaster. I wonder if you could bring him. So I need a thief.
What is it?
None of these people look suitable. I skipped over this dagger. It's useless if you have the Falcon dagger.
Not bad at all.
You know, maybe in Sunshade. Oh wait, there was a guy that wanted to be a thief. I believe he was in this town? No. I think he was here. He always dreamed of being a thief. I remember that. Where is he? Oh man, I know I spoke to him. Who was it?
Greeting.
No, these probably not this town.
Better believe it.
Oh man, I really gotta remember where I met that guy. He might have been in Sunshade, so let's go check. Definitely wasn't in Clearbrook. He might be in the tavern. Let's find out. Oh wait, I think it's this guy. No. 56%. Undeniable Laurel. Yeah, this guy is the one you want to scrutinize if you want to get that ability for this town.
Proof is.
Oh yeah, this is the guy. I was right. This is between you and me. I think thieves are brilliant. I've got nimble fingers and a forgettable face. I've got the makings of a top thief, so guide him. So just for the record, I'm just figuring this one out right now. I remember all the NPCs. That's the good thing about this game. Like, I've never played a game where like it's an RPG and like I actually remember the NPCs and like what they say and stuff, because they're just so forgettable, like instantly forgettable. And this game just has a really nice charm to it. Oh man, I was right. Look at that. Are you from Marta's gang? He's like, I want to be a thief, bro. Hey, what's it to you, lad? This guy's a jerk. Ho ho, hang me if this ain't a fine happenstance. This guy. Looking for to leave the thieving life behind me. Get up to the task, go ahead, take my place. He's a thief and then he's gonna go be a locksmith. Who better? He's gonna pick your lock, bro. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's a good quest. 2400 and what is this blazon of protection? Well, we're about to find out. It sounds like it's in some sort of accessory. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. 30 and 30. I mean, I would definitely wear that. That's better than most. There's equipment out there that gives you like 10 and 10. I didn't even bother to steal them, but I know they're out there. So another great quest. That's a really good one to do then. I recommend you do that. He's a real thief at last. So that was one of the ones I didn't know how to do, and well, I just solved it. So there's two right now that I'm sort of confused about, which is this one up here, which I'm not even sure if there's anything you really can do, because the two characters involved, you can't really do any actions to her. There's her, and she's basically just this weird lady who's been searching for the perfect person. I mean, everyone's been searching for the perfect person. What makes you so special? And then this guy, he's just like, whoa, she's hot. He's got confidence in his sword. I don't think that's a coincidence that they put that like that. Countless battlefields as he conquered. That's funny as hell. The insinuating. So you can provoke him. I don't think that would do anything. You can't guide him. You can't scrutinize him. I mean, maybe you can. I mean, I'll try and put Primrose on my team and see if I get anything else out of him. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should put Primrose on my team and see if I can allure. I'll also see if Alphen maybe can do a little bit of like maybe his ability will have a different outcome. So let's see. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, so if you can't use any of these abilities, yeah, so you can't use any of them. So he just says this, she says that, and there really doesn't seem like there's anything you can do. I can't figure that one out, so if anyone's got any advice, you can let me know. And then there is the one over on Ripple-Tide, which is the one I showed you before with this girl. I'm just going to check really quick and see if any of these abilities help. So I'm going to inquire and see if there's anything different. Nope, nothing happens. You can't allure. You can't allure him. Inquire doesn't do anything. So there's really no... When you inquire or scrutinize, there's absolutely no difference. So it's pretty useless. Gonna put in. Actually, no, I'll keep it. It's fine. So let's see, the other one that I didn't know, there's a few here that I haven't found. You just need, it seems like you need like maybe an item or two. So the chef guy's right here. You just can steal the items. I can just show you real quick. Oh, I don't have a person to steal with, so that might be helpful. I mean, you can use Tessa too, or Tressa, whatever. How much time do I got? Okay, 2 minutes. So, steal from this guy, the milk. Oh yeah, you also want to steal from this guy the records.
Good day.
He has the moneylender problem. The Royal Academy. He's from the Royal Academy and he's got being hounded. So I'm not sure exactly what to do with that one. I'm sure it's pretty simple, but I haven't really even taken the time to try. So that's another one that this town has a lot of quests. It's like 5 quests. This guy has the crab that you need. There's 3 items that you need to steal. So the crab, the milk, and something else. The other item I think is, who has it? I think this little boy right here. The egg, and that's it. You give that to the chef. So there's 2 quests up here. One is Meryl, this girl in here. Or not Meryl, I forget her name. So she's like a bookworm, passionate reader. She's looking for the record of the ancient city of gold. It's a book, the ancient capitals. So I assume you just gotta steal this book from someone somewhere. I haven't found it yet. You can allure her. I'm not sure where you find the book. You probably gotta like scrutinize somebody and then you'll find a hidden item, or I mean I've checked all these characters though, so I'm not really sure where the where you're supposed to get it. None of them, I mean I've done it before already and none of them have it, so I'm sure that somewhere you find the book, I just haven't found it, so if anyone figured it out yet, you know, it'd be nice to know. I wonder what happens if you provoke this guy. He's a 5 strength. Huh. Know-it-all. He has information. The jelly Pinot. I don't know what that's used for. I haven't figured that out. And he has a song that he teaches. So those things, the jelly Pinot, it's about a potentially profitable vegetable, and the song is about a lyrical knight. So those quests I haven't even come across yet. So the other one I can't show you because I can't get into the castle because I'm at 3 hours already, but I'll show you in here. I think I covered all these already. Daughter of the Dark God. That's the one that in Boulderfall that I couldn't figure out. This is the guy. He's inside the castle. He wants another painting by his favorite artist. So this and the book one are basically probably the same exact deal. You just need an item, and I don't know where you're supposed to get the item. So it might be possible that you can't get them in the demo. I'm not sure. So in this town, as you can see, there are these 2. There's a lot of quests. There's these 2. There is the cooking one, which is this one. Yeah, there's a lot. There's the book one that the girl wants the book. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the quests I can cover. There's really nothing else that I can think of. Can you just walk in here? No, it loads. This town's the worst, man. Every area has a loading area. Oh wow, wait, it didn't cut me off. Oh, I wonder if that works for Sunshade. I mean, there's nothing in here to do though, because this building has literally no NPCs you can interact with. It'd be cool if the book was in here though, because I mean, that would kind of make sense. But and he's gone. I don't know where the hell he went. Never really checked in here. Nope, nothing. So I don't know. So if I go back outside, I'll probably get the sequence telling me I'm out of time. Wow! Oh, I was gonna say. For a second there, I was like, whoa! I didn't get it. So, yeah. That's pretty much all the towns. I don't think I skipped anything. I'm just trying to think if there's any other ones. So, Ripple-Tide, yeah. I guess I didn't really go over what's here in Cobblestone, but there's really only 3. There's the one I showed you, which is the quest where you gotta take the girl, her quest, and then you steal from this guy, get his cow droppings, which is disgusting. Why does he have that in his pocket? I don't know. Take it to this guy. He's super happy about it. So it's like you just gave this guy shit and he rewards you for it. It's like another really stupid quest. But okay. So then there's that one. And then there's this one. This is the only one here that I couldn't figure out yet. She's looking for a girl named Lori. It's probably just an NPC that I came across. Haven't found her yet. You can guide him and probably take him to her, or vice versa. You can find Lori, then guide her. I'm not sure where Lori is. I haven't looked everywhere yet, so I'm not completely positive. If I had to guess, she's probably in one of these towns up here. Not this one. Maybe in Atlaston, but yeah, I'm not completely sure. If anyone knows what town she's in, drop a comment. Let us know. I mean, I could take a look around real quick. I don't see any girls. It's an old lady.
Good day to you.
Calm woman. Oh wait, here we go. You better repay me my debts. So probably just provoke this guy. That'll probably solve this problem. This quest right here. I didn't even realize that guy was the guy harassing him. Alright, let's just destroy this guy real quick. Extort. I love the creativity behind like what they use for these guys. Oh, he's weak to thunder. Good to know. That didn't break him? What?
Let my arrow fly and true. Trying this.
Wow, he's still not broke. That's crazy. I did like 1,400 to him.
Trying this.
Okay, well.
The hunt ends.
What a jerk. That's what I had to do. I just had to beat the crap out of him. What do you think you're doing? Planning on sticking up for this useless milk sop? Look at him. So there's a few quests where you just gotta provoke the guy next to him, it seems. Usually, from what I've seen then, in that case, is that the NPC standing right next to the guy with the quest. If you see that, then maybe you just gotta provoke that. That basically seems to be a trend they're using. Okay, it's a basic quest, and that's part 1. So a lot of these quests are part 1, meaning they'll have more. So I think that pretty much solves almost all the quests I couldn't figure out. There's a few that I know what I need to do. I just don't know where the item is. So if anyone has information on that, that would be helpful. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope this helps you guys complete all the quests. You can plan your route, try to do them as quickly as possible. Skip the cutscenes if you don't want to watch them. Save some time. Obviously the quest taking the route of needing to provoke or challenge are the longest ones because you actually need to play out a battle. So yeah, just go ahead and leave a comment below if you guys have any questions or you want to add to some solutions for those quests that I didn't have anything to offer for. Help anybody else out with completing that. Yeah.